Well, just a few minutes ago, the provincial government announced $73 million, that is, in Toronto to speed up rehab work along the latest stretch of the Gardiner Expressway. This would be by a year. So work on the expressway between Dufferin and Strawn was scheduled to be complete by April 2027, but the money will be used to carry out construction 24/7, so around the clock, so that work can finish by April of 2026, pushing it ahead by a year. Let's bring in Councillor Brad Bradford to talk about this. Let's start by getting your reaction. I mean, this could impact a lot of people. We're hearing from a lot of frustrated drivers over the impact of this construction.
Well, this is a fantastic announcement from the province, and I'm thrilled. Minister Sakaria, Minister Bethlenfalvy, the Premier, they recognize how important the Gardiner is, not just to Toronto, but the entire region. The delays have been choking our economy, killing our small businesses, and making it take longer to get home to your family at the end of the day. The reality is this allocation of tens of millions of dollars is a provincial bailout because this file has been so mismanaged by the mayor. And I think a lot of people are going to be really relieved to see that 24/7 is actually going to happen and we're going to get this job done faster. Do
you think, given how long this work is going to take and the impact, that the city should have gone to the province earlier, maybe asked for money or support in doing the work 24/7? Should they have gotten ahead of this?
Of course. I moved a motion immediately back in May saying this was not going to work, calling for the city to do 24/7 construction. And, you know, like anyone out there who's done a home renovation, you understand that when you try and change a project midstream, when you try and renegotiate the contracts when the work is already underway, it's going to take more time. It's going to cost a lot more money, which is what we're seeing here with the provincial bailout. The mayor should have planned this better from the get-go, and we should have contemplated an accelerated schedule given the impact to commuters, to residents, and the chaos that was going to be caused by the congestion. This should have never been rolled out the way it was, but I am thrilled that the province is offering this bailout. They recognize the importance of getting it done faster, and we're going to be able to shave a year off the project with 24/7 construction.
The other side of this, 24/7 construction could impact residents who live near the area of the Gardiner where this work is happening. Do you have concerns on what that might look like?
You know what? This requires a different approach than what we saw on the first section of the Gardiner. If you go out there, you will really see that most of the properties to the north are commercial, and to the south, we have the exhibition grounds. This is the busiest section of the Gardiner, where the impact in terms of congestion is the greatest, and that should have been factored in right from the get-go to how we were going to approach this section. And that's why I say it was mismanaged by the mayor, because we should have known right from the get-go the priority needed to be speed on this section of the Gardiner. You know, there will be some impacts, and everybody understands and appreciates that. But I think given the proximity of the residential, it's quite a bit further removed than the other sections. And most of the buildings in the area are commercial in nature. And I think at the end of the day, with the amount of money and time that this project is costing our economy and people's lives, we just have to get it done as quickly as possible.
Yeah, well, it seems every day I'm in the field and I'm hearing from people on it. So I imagine we'll have a lot of reaction to this and see what council has to say. Well, you're here. I also want to ask you about this Integrity Commissioner's report. It found you broke the rules when it comes to sharing constituent information when you were running for mayor last year. Your reaction to this finding, and also an opportunity for you to share what happened there.
Yeah, I mean, I accept the findings of the Integrity Commissioner. We cooperated with him during his investigation. And at the end of the day, you know, I sent residents an email about Olivia Chow's tax increases during the mayoral campaign, and that was a mistake. There was a handful of people who complained, and I apologize to them and anyone else who was impacted by that email that we sent. And it's a good reminder for all of us, you know, you got to make sure that you're crossing the T's and dotting the I's when it comes to information. This was a mistake. I accept responsibility for that, and I got to make sure that it doesn't happen again.
All right, Councillor, thank you so much for making the time to speak with us, because it's shaping up to be a busy day, so we appreciate you coming in.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.